Hey guys, today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. These are images you may or may not have seen that I have saved on my laptop of old nostalgic Spirit Halloween pictures. So we'll start with this one. This one is 2009. So we have Goodnight Kiss on display because she came in a box, and then if you look over here, if I could zoom in without exiting out of the picture, there's a little Lucy on top of their box too. And the one thing I like most about these old Spirit Halloween displays is they were just so simple yet so effective. And now they try to go over the top, and everything turns out kind of tacky. But we got, which I believe the name of this one is Double Trouble, but I could be wrong. I do like that one a lot. And then the one eating the hand, I forget his name. Somebody would have to comment down below. And then Demonica, the baby. And then I forget this one's name here too, but there is a head spinning version that was sold at Halloween City as well. And then we have some of the purple laying down ones here that they brought back a couple years ago. I forget their name too. I own the newer ones. I don't own the older ones, but I believe they're practically the same. This is not a Spirit Halloween one. This is just a regular Gemmy stock photo of their Edwardian butler. I don't have much to say about it, but this was a very cool image. I have a lot of files open, just ready. So as you can see here, which is probably one of it's in my top 3 favorite Gemmy life sizes, if not my favorite, Hannibal Lecter. That's mainly because Silence of the Lambs is like one of my favorite horror movies, but they did a great job on this prop. And again, simple yet effective. He's in a stone wall. He's chained off here in the front with some decorations and some moss on the floor with a try me button. Tells you about the prop, about the character. It looks like he was $50 off. Also missed the try me buttons too. But again, simple yet effective. Okay, here we got Boris Karloff Frankenstein. And he was in a nice display too. He had a nice backdrop, and looks like right here is where the try me button was on one of those old wooden stands. This would be 2011. Okay, so this one I had accidentally. This is not Spirit Halloween, but some Gemmy props there. You got that butler, which is pretty rare. This is Target, by the way. These skeletons are interesting. They're on a Christmas tree stand, but so you got the Gemmy butler, pretty rare. I don't remember her name. That model of the cauldron witch. It's the one with the different face, the more goofier face. I forget her name. And then the Spirit Halloween originally had her in 2000. God, I forget the year on her. It's 2011 or 2012. One of those for the Wicked Witch of the West. But I think Target had her in 2013, 2014. She was also sold at Walmart too. I do own her. I don't know which model I have. It's hard for me to tell because I don't have the box. Rob Zombie Michael. Interestingly enough, looks like they have his price thing tagged to his shirt, whereas most stores, at least our local Spirit, always had them on the Try Me base. Yeah, I believe he was $249.99. All the Gemmies usually were back then. Okay, so this is 2010. We got Freddy Krueger here. The 2010 model, obviously. And looks like this store kind of lacked putting some extra decor in here. Looks like he's on a trash bag of some sort. And you can see the H2O Michael Myers in the back there. Also interesting enough about this picture is there's no chain off, which there is supposed to be. And no try me button with the stand, but it looks like this store was just setting up because there's still a brown box of fixtures here that they have to set up. And this is a photo you guys have probably seen before. This is the Horrorplex Theater. Now, an interesting thing about this picture, they don't have the stand with the try me buttons. They have like a wooden thing built along them, which is very interesting. I remember these days like they were yesterday. It's crazy. 2007 Spirit. So we got the farmer and his wife, Hex, and then the scarecrow, which he did blink and make sound. These guys were static, but we all know what Hex does. And like, this was such a cool display because they had birds on the roof, like crows, black cats, tombstones, the fence. Like, it was just an overall very simple yet effective display, which, like I said, we don't really see much anymore. This is a photo you guys might have seen before. This is 2008, so we got the Cauldron Witch, Hannibal, and Jason. This is, in my personal opinion, my favorite all-time Spirit Halloween display because we got a chin-up zombie, and then behind him is the beheaded bride. Voices from the grave. I don't think this Reaper has a specific name, but as you see, they've been having these fire lights up here for literally years. But yeah, just my all-time favorite. This is a picture I know most of you have seen before, but it's very interesting because, so this is 2006, or no, I'm sorry, this is 2007. So we have a Count Vigor left over from 2006 and a Leatherface left over from 2006, which I have 3 props in this picture that are behind me right now, but all in all I own 4 that are in this picture. I own the Grim Reaper that's back there. He's in my storage unit currently. Jason, which is behind me, except I own the 2008 model. I own this Latex Demon, which, as you see, there are actually 2 in this display because there's one over there too. And I own that Leatherface. Not that exact one in that picture, but you know what I mean. Ghostface in his little house display. Like, again, just overall really cool how they displayed this prop, and they had him standing on the porch. I thought that was awesome. Some stores did decorate the bottom by his base, but some stores did not. Like I said, some of these pictures might have been taken during setup. This is interesting because it's a 2005 Freddy, but he's been carryover for like 3 years, which is crazy. So yeah, like, he just didn't sell. So they have him where the Cauldron Witch would be, as you see from the potion bottles back there, which are just on a regular shelf that carries merchandise. This is all pegboard and whatnot. But yeah, carryover for 3 years is absolutely crazy, unless somebody bought him online and then returned him in store, and then they put him on display because the witch was gone. That could have been the case too, but yeah. Sorry, I have a cold, so I'll be sniffling. So here we have an image of a random man and his children, but also we got the Fright Zone in the back, so looks like they were enjoying themselves. Just very cool. I miss these old, like, classic cemetery style props. And last but not least, again, my favorite personally is this whole 2008 display, which again is all pegboard in the back, pegboard walls here, just with this flat cardboard covering, and then the chains, which I still remember. Like I said, I remember these days like they were yesterday. I remember Jason constantly hitting the chains with his machete. And the beheaded bride. Yeah, just overall really cool. So that's all I have at the moment, I think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't think I have any more. Not on this file, but I do in other ones. So I'll make another video when the time comes. But yeah.